Hi, it's Josh Schilliker. And of course, who did I run into? Matt Royer. Like I already talked about online. If you follow me on Twitter or Facebook, you know I ran into Matt yesterday.
Yep.
It's Monday, and Matt's going to give us like a quick download on trust certificates with the management console. Matt, thanks again.
Hey, my pleasure. So, depending on the ISV, some ISVs like, Microsoft Config Manager actually provision the vPro client in issuing a TLS certificate. So the TLS certificate is actually used to secure that manageability traffic between the ISV console and the client. We've seen kind of reports that people have been having trouble with these TLS certificates. And just like going to your bank website, that site's secured with a certificate. When you go to that, you're going to get either a good certificate or a bad certificate, and that's all based on whether or not your local computer or your client trusts that certificate. So if you go into your local search stores, you have a subordinate CAs and trusted root CAs. So as long as the root CA is actually trusted from like VeriSign or GoDaddy, when you connect to that website using your web browser, it's going to pop up and say this is a trusted site and the connection is going to be secure. The same problems can happen with vPro clients. So since it's all web manageability traffic, we're securing that connection with a TLS certificate. If the box that you're managing that client from does not trust that certificate, that community, it's not going to be able to send those manageability commands because it can't establish that secure connection.
Yeah, so it's kind of like it's almost like the IT management console has to have the same level of trust to the root that the AMT client does in order to manage each other, right?
Right. So in the example of Config Manager, it's going to go and grab a certificate during the provisioning process and push that down. That certificate's going to be requested from a CA, and it's also that issuing CA is going to be, have basically the root CA that trusts that subordinate. So in that particular chain of trust, you have your certificate, subordinate, trusted root. So if you don't trust that trusted root within your PKI infrastructure, you'll never be able to establish that secure connection.
Outstanding. So folks in the community, this is a problem we're seeing. People are talking about it. Matt, it's been a few moments today. Thank you, Matt.
My pleasure.
Talking about it, and I hope I'll sync with you soon.
Absolutely.